Hey, welcome back to another episode of Radio Rays. I got my special guest right here. Introduce yourself, my guy.
What's going on? Sharif Denson here, defensive back, transferred from Florida this past year.
So my dog. You know, you came from Florida. When you hit the transfer portal, what made you just say I want to come to Ole Miss?
So originally when I did hit the transfer portal, I actually had like a preferred destination, and it wasn't here. But I feel like God brought me here because when I came on the visit, I wasn't planning to commit, and then I just, from the love of the coaches and just from everything that my parents loved and that I loved, like I just felt like this was a spot for me to be at, and I feel like God put me here for a reason. So I'm just here to glorify Him doing that.
During your time here, did you like it here as your time being here at Ole Miss?
Oh yeah. I don't think it's one thing that I dislike about being here. I mean, only than like being in Mississippi rather than Florida.
Yeah.
Because I've been in Florida my entire life, but I mean, this is an adjustment, and I feel like I'm adjusting pretty well. Like I guess the weather is the only real difference, but this is still SEC football. This is still like the highest of the high level. So I feel like everything is like on par with where I was at.
What you mean by the weather? You don't like, is it hot, too cold? What's about the weather you don't like?
Yeah, in Florida, like it was scorching really regardless of the day, regardless of the time of year. But I feel like here, like it's a more moderate temperature. Like it's more cold than hot, and then the hot is sprinkled in, and then you enjoy the heat. So I feel like that's the difference.
You talking about enjoy the heat?
Yeah, man.
You like the heat? Do you like the heat?
Yeah. I feel like since I was born in Florida, like I'm used to the heat, and then when I got here, it was a little bit colder, but with the heat came, I'm like, yes, I've been missing it, man.
I don't like the heat. I like when it gets to about 50, 60 degrees around here. I don't like it too cold around here, but about 50 to 60 degrees, that's where I like it at. You talk about Florida, like, tell us where you grew up from, how, like Pee Wee, high school. Just tell about your upbringing.
Yeah, so I've been playing football since I was like 5 years old, like from the first time that you can like legally like play football, tackle football. Like my dad put me in because like watching my older brother, he's like 3 years older than me, and he started like playing tackle before I did. And my dad, like, he told me a story like when my older brother was playing, and like we used to do everything together like when we were smaller, and then like once he got to the age where he could do certain stuff and I wasn't able to, my dad said that like I would be crying and I would be trying to like get on the field and go play with him and stuff. So I feel like my passion for football has just like always been there since I was a kid.
Yeah. But
I did MAA football.
MAA football. What's that, like travel football?
No, it's like Pop Warner. So it's like inner city like leagues for football. It was like in Mandarin. That's what it called, MAA, Mandarin Athletic Association. And then after that, my family like moved to like closer to St. Augustine, and then I went to play for football at my middle school called Patriot Oaks Academy. Yeah. And then that was a K through 8. So then after that, like the school that was like the best in my area like was Barsham Trail, and they had a really good recruiting coordinator. So he already was like hitting me up and talking to me like in like 8th grade or whatever. And so we kind of solidified our relationship that way. And then in the summer of 8th grade, like he just took me to like camps and like college camps and like with the guys that were already on the team and stuff like that. And I just got accustomed to everybody, and I ended up getting an offer in like 8th grade, like from FAU at Mercer camp, and then it just went on from there. I just continued.
So you've been a little baller since 8th grade.
Yeah, man. God willing, He put me in a position to do all the things that He wanted me to do. I'm just so thankful for it.
Yeah, that's cool. Welcome back to Radio Rays. Sharif, let's talk about this hair right here, man. You know, I seen a lot of guys from Florida. When he came here, he had a little crazy little thing going on. Tell me about the hair.
Yeah, I feel like in Florida, like we're just kind of a more of a go with the flow type of guys. So like our hair kind of matches up with that. So it's like it's dreads, but it's just like they're not retwisted to the root. So like it's just really free form. Like you just let it grow how it wants to grow, and then I mean, obviously you wash it and care for it, but I mean, everything that happened just like happened organically.
You how long you been growing your hair like that?
So I think I cut it after my first year at the University of Florida. So I think this is going on 3 years. 3 years.
Like they was longer than that?
Yeah, I had like a set exactly like this, or it could have been longer, and I had like blonde tips at the front of it. And then yeah, I was just like, I got to a point like, yeah, it's too long. I just cut it off, and then I mean, I got like a temp fade, and then I let it grow back again. So
I ain't gonna care. That's what I did with my hair. I had to cut mine. Mine was like way down here. I had to cut mine. It was stop. Somebody put my hair out the other day at practice. It'd be his ass.
Yeah, it just definitely get to a point like, yeah, it's time to cut it. You can feel that.
Sure. How spring been going for you?
I feel like spring has been going very well. Very well. I'm really liking the coaching staff and the like the different type of playbook that this is, because
playbook difficult. How you feel about the playbook?
Yeah, I would say it's difficult, but it's difficult for a reason, because like PG has a real reason for making things hard. Like the adjustments that you get to, like they put you in the best position possible
to make a play.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, when if you do everything exactly what PG tell you to do, like if you supposed to do it like you supposed to, I promise you'll make 1,000 plays. When you mess up, that's when the play don't happen.
Right.
But you like if you do what the play tell you to do, you'll be in the right position every time.
No, 100%. I'm definitely all the way bought into PG's plan, and I'm definitely like feeling the loyalty from the players that were here to him.
Yeah, that's why I can't say you said loyalty about PG. I can say he's a very loyal guy. He ever since it came on my visit like 3 years ago, it was everything he told me. It was straightforward. It was 100% true. Like he ain't never sugarcoated nothing to me with it either. It was bad, ugly. If I didn't want to hear it, like he was always going to shoot straight with me. So I can't say PG is a straightforward guy, and I can really appreciate somebody. I can play for somebody like that.
Exactly.
Instead of somebody just sitting here sugarcoating everything to me, I don't like that.
Nah, me either. I really respect that. Like you said, like that just makes the respect from player to coach even more, because it's like you're trusting in everything that he's doing. Like,
All right, this is the end of the episode of Radio Rays with my special guest. Go ahead, peace him out.
Yeah, man, it was a blessing to be here. I appreciate everyone, and I hope everybody has a good rest of their day.
Hotty toddy.